In the previous video, we have seen the definition of an unit step function, and we have seen a property, and we have solved a problem on the second property. Okay, so now we will see an example for third and fourth property, like how we have to apply third and fourth property in our examples. Okay, so here we have an example of the third property. Express the following in terms of Heaviside unit step function and hence find their Laplace transform. So our problem is f of t is equals to t if your t varies between 0 to 4 and f of t is equals to 5 if t is greater than 4. So here if you see this problem is in the form of our third property. This is our third property, that is if f of t is equals to f1 of t for t is less than or equals to a, and f2 of t is f2 of t if t is greater than e. Okay, so this is our second property, and if you see the given problem is in the form of a second property where our f1 of t is equals to t and f2 of t is equals to 5, and here my t is less than or equals to a, here my t is less than 4, and t is greater than a, and here we have a limit t is greater than 4. Okay, so now we have identified our function f1 of t, that is which is equals to t, and f2 of t which is equals to 5, and we have a constant a is equals to 4. So before we apply the Laplace transform of unit step function, we have to rewrite the given function in this form, that is f of t is equals to f1 of t plus f2 of t minus f1 of t into u of t minus a. Substitute your f1 of t, f2 of t as well as the a value in this property. So that equation, and let us name this as equation number 1. So let us substitute all this data in equation number 1, which gives f of t is equals to, put your f1 of t, that is t over here, so I'll get ft plus f2 of t value is 5, so I'll get 5 minus t into u of t minus a. So my a should be replaced by 4, so I'll get u of t minus 4. So now let us apply Laplace transform on both sides of this particular function. So that will be having L of f of t is equals to Laplace transform of t plus Laplace transform of 5 minus t into u of t minus 4. Okay, so in the next step we'll be having Laplace transform of f of t is equals to Laplace transform of t. So what is Laplace transform of t? It's 1 factorial by s square by using the formula of Laplace transform of t power of n. So Laplace transform of t power of n is given by n factorial by s power of n plus 1 when n is equals to 1, 2, 3 and so on. We have two formulas for Laplace transform of t power of n. So we have to use this formula when my n is equals to some integer, that is 1, 2, 3 and so on, and you have to use this formula when n is not an integer. Instead of integer you will be having some fractions or something else over there. Here my in the problem my n is equals to 1. Okay, so therefore substitute your n as 1 in this formula. So we will be having 1 factorial by s power of 1 plus 1 is 1 square plus, so now we have to find what is Laplace transform of 5 minus t into u of t minus 4 by using your second property. Okay, so here we will compute what is Laplace transform of this particular equation, and then we will substitute back over here. Okay, and this is the working procedure to find Laplace transform of 5 minus t into u of t minus 4. Okay, so here, so now if we see this particular equation, so this is of the form f of t minus a into u of t minus a, where this is the property that we have, second property, that is Laplace transform of f of t minus a into u of t minus a is equals to e power of minus as into f power of s, and here we have a function of this form where our f of t minus a is 5 minus t and u of t minus a is u of t minus 4. So where your a should be replaced by 4. Okay, and we have to find our f bar of s to apply this property, and f bar of s is given by Laplace transform of f of t. So if and we have to find our f of t by using our f of t minus a, that is f of t minus 4 is 5 minus t. By using this equation, that is f of t minus a is equals to f of t minus 4, which is equals to 5 minus t. By using this equation, we have to find our f of t, and then substitute here, you will get your f bar of s after applying the Laplace transform. Okay, so now our f of t minus a is f of t minus 4, which is equals to 5 minus t. So if you want only f of t, what we have to do? We have to replace our t by t plus 4. So if I replace t by t plus 4, what happens? Plus 4 and minus 4 will get cancelled, and I will be left out with f of t, which is equals to 5 minus, replace your t by t plus 4, so will be having 5 minus of t plus 4, which will be equals to 5 minus t minus 4, and the answer will be equals to 1 minus t. So therefore my f bar of s will be equals to L of f of t, which is equals to Laplace transform of, we have found our f of t, that is 1 minus t. So I will get Laplace transform of 1 minus t as 1 by s minus 1 by s square. That is Laplace transform of 1 is 1 by s minus Laplace transform of t is 1 by s square. So by using this formula. So now let us substitute this value of f bar of s in the second property. So that will be having e power of minus as, where your a should be replaced by 4. So you will get e power of minus 4s into, substitute your f bar of s, that is my f bar of s is given by 1 by s minus 1 by s square. Substitute over here. So we will get the answer as 1 by s minus 1 by s square. So this is the Laplace transform of 5 minus t into u of t minus 4. So let us substitute back. This is the working procedure to find Laplace transform of 5 minus t into u of t minus 4, and let us substitute back this answer in the above equation. So that we will be having the final answer of the given function, that is Laplace transform of the given function f of t is equals to 1 factorial by s square plus e power of minus 4s into 1 by s minus 1 by s square. So this method you have to follow when you have two functions of this kind, that is f1 of t and f2 of t. And next we have a problem where your f of t has been split into three parts, that is your f of t is equals to 1 for 0 less than t less than or equals to 1, and f of t is equals to t where when your t varies from 1 to 2, and f of t is equals to t square for t greater than 2. So we have to express this in terms of unit step function, as well as we have to find the Laplace transform. So by using the property 4, this is our property 4, f of t is equals to f1 of t for t less than or equals to a, and f2 of t for a less than t less than or equals to b, and f3 of t for t greater than b. So by the data we have f1 of t is rt. Compare this standard form with the given problem. So our f1 of t will be equal to 1, f2 of t will be equals to t, f3 of t will be equals to t square. And if I see the limits over here, my upper limit is a, that is a is equals to 1, and my lower limit, that is b, will be equals to 2. This is my a, that is a is 1 and b is equals to 2. So after this, before we apply the Laplace transform, we have to write our f of t in this form, that is f of t is equals to f1 of t plus f2 of t minus f1 of t into u of t minus a plus f3 of t minus f2 of t into u of t minus b. So we have our f of t, so which will be equals to, substitute your f1 of t, f2 of t, as well as your a and b values, as well as f3 of t. So that will be having 1 plus t minus 1 into u of t minus 1 plus t square minus t into u of t minus 2. After substituting all the data what we have. Okay. So now let us take Laplace transform on both sides of this function. So that will be having L of f of t is equals to L of 1, that is Laplace transform of 1, plus Laplace transform of t minus 1 into u of t minus 1 plus Laplace transform of t square minus t into u of t minus 2. So let us name this as some equation number 1. Okay, and now let us solve this problem by splitting into three parts. So let us take our first function as first problem, and second function as second one, and third one as this particular function. Okay, let us solve them. Let us solve all these three separately, and then we will substitute back in our equation number 1. So now let us consider our first function, that is Laplace transform of 1. This is the standard formula that we have, that is 1 by s. Let us name this as equation number 2. And let us consider the second function, that is Laplace transform of t minus 1 into u of t minus 1. So here you have to make use of the second property, that is Laplace transform of f of t minus a into u of t minus a, which is equals to e power of minus as into f bar of s. Here our f of t minus a, that is f of t minus 1 is t minus 1, and our u of t minus a is u of t minus 1. Okay. So now to apply this property, we should know what is our f bar of s. So for that you need to find your f of t first. So for that let us use the given data, that is f of t minus 1 as t minus 1. In this equation let us replace t by t plus 1. So that will be having, here if I replace t by t plus 1 and minus 1 will get cancelled and will be left out with f of t is equals to replace t by t plus 1, so that plus 1 and minus 1 will get cancelled and you will be left out with t. So therefore f of t is equals to t. So now find our f bar of s. Let us find our f bar of s, that is L of f of t, which will be equals to Laplace transform of t. Laplace transform of t is given by 1 by s square. So substitute over here, so that you will get the final answer as, that is Laplace transform of t minus 1 into u of t minus 1 is equals to e power of minus s into 1 by s square. So let us name it as equation number 3. So next we have to solve our third unit of the problem, third part of the problem, that is Laplace transform of t square minus t into u of t minus 2. Again you have to make use of your second property, and let us take t square minus t as some function f of t minus a, and u of t minus 2 as u of t minus a. So here our a will be equals to 2, and to apply our second property we need to find our f bar of s. Okay. So for that let us use f of t minus a, that is f of t minus 2 is equals to t square minus t. If you want your f of t, you have to replace your t by t plus 2. So if I replace t by t plus 2, I will be having t plus 2 minus 2, and plus 2 minus 2 will get cancelled here, which will be equals to, here replace t by t plus 2 will get t plus 2 the whole square minus replace t by t plus 2 over here. So that will be having f of t is equals to, expand t plus 2 the whole square in terms of a plus b whole square. So that will be having t square plus 4t plus t square minus t minus 2. Therefore f of t will be equals to t square minus 3t, t square plus 3t plus 2. So this is our f of t. So now let us take Laplace transform on both sides. Okay. So therefore f bar of s will be equals to Laplace transform of f of t, which will be equals to Laplace transform of t square plus 3 into Laplace transform of t plus Laplace transform of 2. So therefore f bar of s will be equals to 2 factorial by s cube plus 3 into 1 factorial by s square plus 2 by s. By using the formulas of Laplace transform, we can find the Laplace transform of t square, t power of 1, and the Laplace transform of a constant 2 is given by 2 by s. So once you know your f bar of s, so let us write the solution of this particular term, that is the third term, that is Laplace transform of t square minus t into u of t minus 2 will be equals to e power of minus 2s by using the second property. This is by using the second property, that is e power of minus 2s into our f bar of s is given by 2 by s cube plus 3 by s square plus 2 by s. So let us name this as equation 4, and substitute equation 2 and 3 and 4 in the equation number 1. So the final answer of the given function by using unit step function is given by L of f of t is equals to 1 by s plus e power of minus s by s square plus e power of minus 2s into 2 by s cube plus 3 by s square plus 2 by s is the final answer.